Back now to give you the legal edge. One of Governor Whitmer's COVID-19 executive orders limits the procedures veterinarians are allowed to perform. Many of you have pets at home, so I sat down with attorney Bryan Waldman from the Sinus Dramus law firm to learn what vets can and can't do right now. Well, Bryan, good to have you here. We're going to jump right in. The governor issued an order temporarily restricting veterinary services, and I assume this is just another way to kind of help slow the spread of COVID-19.
Yeah, absolutely. If you look at what the governor actually stated in the order, the rationale was to stop human-to-human contact, but it was also in this case to preserve resources, because some resources like PPE that may apply or be used in a veterinary medicine setting is the type of equipment that we want to preserve or make sure we have a stockpile of to deal with human healthcare issues.
Okay.
And then, of course, since the governor's order came out, you may have read that in the Bronx Zoo, at least one tiger has been confirmed with COVID and other tigers have symptoms, and we all have a whole different perspective on tigers because we're stuck at home watching Tiger King, Joe Exotic.
Yes.
And, I certainly have an opinion about Carol. That's a legal opinion. That's another day.
Okay, we'll get to that another day because I am curious on that too, Bryan. But yeah, so now we're seeing potentially animals coming down with some form of COVID-19, which is very interesting.
Right.
What did the governor's order say regarding veterinary service, though?
So what the order said is it basically said for both essential and non-essential veterinary care that let's try first, or we have to try first, to use telemedicine. And if telemedicine doesn't work and it's non-essential care, then it's just got to wait until the state of emergency is over. If it's essential care and it doesn't work through telemedicine, then face-to-face care can happen, but we need to still try and save resources as much as possible.
So define essential versus non-essential then for us.
Sure. Essential, first of all, is all agricultural veterinary services. So animals that are raised for the purposes of generating food or are also ultimately going to be used for human consumption, or if a veterinarian determines that the services are necessary to save the life of the animal, to protect against a serious illness, to euthanize the animal, or to prevent the spread of disease from animals to humans.
Okay, that all makes sense. What about vaccines, though?
Yeah, that's a very good point, Siobhan. So the governor's order makes it clear that people still are legally obligated to follow the laws regarding vaccinations for animals, and that veterinarians can and should provide people or their pets and animals with those vaccinations.
Okay, great information because we haven't heard a whole lot about this. So we appreciate Bryan, as always, for giving us the legal edge.
Thanks, Siobhan.